Good morning, scholars, and welcome to reading. I really love this story about Chad, Susie, and the dogs of the Iditarod. The reason that I love it so much is because I really like dogs, and I hope that you do too. So I hope that you find this interesting. Today we're on lesson 94. So go ahead and find lesson 94 in your Cheetah book. Pause your device if you need more time getting there. Lesson 94. All right. Let's look at these new words. Okay, find column 1. Word 1 says visibility. What word? Word 2 says fierce. What word? Word 3 says miserable. What word? Word 4 says courage. What word? Word 5 says challenging. What word? Word 6 says dedicated. What word? Good, let's read those words the fast way. Word 1, what word? Word 2, what word? Word 3, what word? Word 4, what word? Word 5, what word? Word 6, what word? Excellent. Find column 2. All of these words have an ending. Word 1 says assistance. What word? Word 2 says injured. What word? Word 3 says according. What word? Word 4 says healthy. What word? Word 5 says certificates. What word? Let's read these words again the fast way. Word 1, what word? Word 2, what word? Word 3, what word? Word 4, what word? Word 5, what word? Awesome. Find column 3. Word 1 says alarm. What word? Spell alarm. Get ready. Here we go. A-L-A-R-M. Alarm. Word 2 says blizzard. What word? Blizzard. Spell blizzard. Here we go. B-L-I-Z-Z-A-R-D. Blizzard. Word 3 says exchange. What word? Spell exchange. Get ready. E-X-C-H-A-N-G-E. Exchange. Very good. Word 4 says nightmare. What word? Word 5 says checkpoint. What word? Let's read those words again the fast way. Word 1, what word? Word 2, what word? Word 3, what word? Word 4, what word? Word 5, what word? Excellent. Find column 4. Words 1 says hip joint. What words? Word 2 says limp. What word? Word 3 says x-ray. What word? An x-ray is a photograph that shows someone's bones. I wonder who's getting an x-ray today. Let's keep reading. Word 4 says replace. What word? Word 5 says chugger. What word? Chugger. Chugger starts with a capital letter. What does that tell us? Yes, that is a proper noun. Maybe it's a name. Let's read those words the fast way. Word 1, what words? Number 2, what words? Word 3, what word? Word 4, what word? Word 5, what name? Very good. Okay, here we go, friends. Find part B in your textbook. The error limit for this group reading is 9 errors, so be really careful, Mrs. Halverson. If I make more than 9 mistakes, then I have to read it again. All right, everybody touch the title. Everybody, what's the title? Examination Day. Susie didn't like getting up early, so she set her alarm clock for 6:40. That gave her only 20 minutes before Chad would pick her up. She dressed quickly, ran downstairs, and started gulping down her breakfast. Her mother said, "You're eating faster than Denali. Slow down." "Okay," she said. What time did Susie get up? 6:40, right? What time was Chad going to come? At 7, that's right. So she only had 20 minutes to get ready. Let's keep reading. The weather reporter on the radio was saying, "Looks as if the Iditarod will be run in winter weather this year. A large mass of cold air is moving from the north." The report gave Susie a nervous feeling. Bad weather can make the Iditarod a nightmare for the mushers and dogs. 5 minutes later, Susie was standing outside, dressed in her parka. It was 7 o'clock. The wind was sharp and ugly, and Chad was late. When Chad's truck finally pulled up at 7:10, Susie noticed something very strange. Butch was in the back of the truck. He wasn't one of Chad's regular wheel dogs, so why would he be going in for an examination? Why do you think? Make a prediction. Maybe. Let's keep reading. "Hey, Uncle Chad," she said, "why is Butch in the truck?" Chad replied, "For the same reason that Denali's going to be in the truck." "What's that reason?" "I've decided to run 16 dogs. I made a mistake. It's not I've decided. It's I decided. I decided to run 16 dogs. 16? Susie understood what Chad said as soon as he spoke the words, but it took her a few seconds to realize that she was about to shout, "Denali's going to run in the Iditarod!" She jumped up and down 3 times before she ran over to Denali's kennel. She opened the gate and told Denali to get on the truck. Then she opened the truck door, leaned over, and gave Chad a great hug. "Yes, yes," she shouted. He said, "You're yelling in my ear." Everybody, when Chad talked about the race on the day before, how many dogs did he intend to run? So that means, how many dogs was he planning on running yesterday? 14 dogs, that's right. And how many dogs is he planning on running now? 16, yeah. So that means that Denali gets to be in the Iditarod. Sweet. What are the 2 names of the dogs that will be added to the team? Butch and Denali, that's right. Let's keep reading. She hugged Chad a few more times, and then her thoughts suddenly changed. She wondered if Denali was really ready for the race. What if he got injured? What if the weather got so bad that the sled dogs got lost? What if... Susie didn't ask Chad these questions. She had a lot of others, and she asked them, one after another, as the truck drove to the examination station. She was still asking questions as she and Chad waited at the station while the dogs were being examined. A veterinarian and 3 assistants were checking Chad's team. The inside of the station was pretty cold because the dogs were more comfortable in cold than they were in heated places. At last, Susie asked Chad her last question. "Why did you decide to run 16 dogs?" "Well," Chad said, "it was a tough decision. A team of 16 dogs is a headache, even if they work well together. But I figured that I would be better off with more dogs. In case something happens, we'll still probably have enough dogs to finish the race." So, scholars, there's a rule in the Iditarod that says that you have to finish the race with at least 5 dogs. So, because they're running 1,100 miles in 11 days, so 100 miles a day, sometimes the dogs get hurt, and so they have to stop running. So how many dogs can get hurt if Chad runs 14 dogs? That's right, 9, and then he can finish with 5. So how many dogs could get hurt with 16 dogs? 11, that's right. Let's hope that none of the dogs get hurt, but it is hard on their legs, I'm sure. Let's keep reading. Susie knew that what Chad was referring to. According to the rules of the Iditarod, a musher cannot exchange dogs. If a dog gets injured, the musher must carry it in the sled to the next checkpoint on the trail and leave the dog there. The musher can't replace it with another dog. If too many dogs are injured, the musher can't continue in the race. The rule states that a musher must have at least 5 dogs on the gang line at the end of the race. Chad said, "If the team of 16 is too much trouble to handle, I'll just leave some of them at a checkpoint and go with either 14 or maybe 12 dogs. We'll just have to see how well the team of 16 does on the trail." The veterinarian and one of her assistants approached Chad and Susie. The assistant was carrying a pile of certificates. The veterinarian handed them to Chad and said, 15 of your dogs check out fine, but the dog named Chugger, error 2. But the dog named Chugger may have a hip problem. I can't be sure. She doesn't limp and the x-rays don't show any serious problem, but I'm not sure her hip joint is healthy. She shook her head. Then she added, but I won't keep her out of the race if you want to keep her on your team. Now Chad shook his head. Chugger was one of his wheel dogs. She was strong and smart. She was almost 9 years old, but she had never had any serious health problems. The vet said, I'm telling you about this because I want you to understand that she may have a problem. I'm not sure I would take her if she were my dog. Interesting. Why did Chad think it would be better to run with 16 dogs instead of 14? That's right. If something happens to some dogs, they'll still have enough dogs to finish the race. What happens to an injured dog? That's right. The musher takes it to the next checkpoint and leaves it. According to the rules, a musher must have at least how many dogs on the gangline to finish? That's right, 5. What did Chad plan to do if the team of 16 turned out to be too much trouble? That's right, he would. Yes. How many dogs had a problem on examination day? Just one. What was the name of that dog? Chugger. Good. What kind of problem did the vet think she might have? A hip problem, that's right. What was Chugger's job on Chad's team? She was a wheel dog, that's right. Everybody, was the vet going to keep Chugger out of the race? No. But she just said that if Chugger was her dog, she doesn't know if she would run it. So I don't know if I would run my dog if it was my dog either. Do you think that Chad will run with Chugger? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Do you think look at the picture. Do you think this picture was taken before or after the veterinarian told Chad about Chugger? Look at Chad's face. Does he look happy or is he kind of like, Yeah, he looks a little bit sad. So I'm thinking after. He looks a little worried. Okay, scholars, let's take a look at our homework for today. All right, friends, so here is our homework for today, lesson 94. It says, near the beginning of this lesson, Chad made a difficult decision to race with 16 dogs. Scholars, I want you to notice that there are 3 parts to this question that you have to answer. If all parts are not answered, then you get a point off. Here we go. Number 1 says, do you think he made the right decision? 2 says, why or why not? And then it says, use at least one piece of textual evidence to support your answer. Okay. A bad answer would be, he made a bad decision. I think he made a bad decision because I don't like Denali. Right? That's not textual evidence. If you think that it's a bad idea because of something that we read about, then that would work. Okay, and it says, write about a time you made a difficult decision. What decision did you have to make and what made it difficult? All right, so look down here. It says, this is what a good answer has. It is part of the question in our answer. Explain why you agree or disagree with Chad. Give at least one reason with textual support as to why you agree or disagree with Chad. Make a thoughtful text-to-self or text-to-text connection. And make sure that you're capitalizing and using proper punctuation. All right, friends, I can't wait to read about your difficult decisions that you've made. Have a great, great day, and I'll see you tomorrow in reading.